Welcome to the Stuff and Junk Show, where we share our opinions on random subjects with interesting news, social topics, pop culture, our likes and dislikes, things you've seen, heard, or read, what we did, and what we do. You know, stuff and junk. Hello, my name is Albert.
My name is Ruthy.
And for the second time, this is Jiaming.
For the third time, because we just recorded something. This
Well,
is Anna.
I'm just counting this podcast.
Oh, this podcast. For the
Yeah.
second time,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is Anna.
So occasionally me and Ruthy get some chats sometimes, and she mentions something that has to do with being, damn it, I'm old kind of thing, and I was going like, dude, I'm older than you. You can't complain about this yet.
I think everybody can agree that you both are old. What do you think of that?
No,
How about that?
no,
We're-
there's
we're all
there's an
getting up
age difference between me and Ruthy and Ada, between them and us, Jiaming. Okay,
Mhm.
so
What?
Ruthy can't be.
I'm a young 36.
You know how they say
What are you
like
talking
the
about?
older everybody is, like the closer you are in actual maturity age.
Uh,
No,
okay.
no,
Okay.
no.
But-
Okay, never mind.
Okay. All right. But anyways, so I was going like whatever happened to the whole idea that 40 is the new 30? Because what me and Ruthy was talking about, or what Ruthy was saying, was that everybody younger now is back to the whole 30 is getting
I just
old.
found it.
You found it.
We found it in
Oh,
our chats.
okay, good job.
Good lord. Let's try this for a
We've
third
been
time.
rolling this whole time.
Would you like to share with the listeners what you just found?
Hold
Ruthy?
on. Let me cancel my dinner plans first, guys. Hold on a second. Put this on.
I'm
Let
gonna
me hit
send it to
the
you.
couple buttons here.
No, don't send it to me. Just
Yeah.
tell the listeners what
Let
it
me
was. Just go for it.
yeah.
Oh, it's about how like every time when you're hanging out after a certain age, like somebody goes, oh hey, look at this, and then if you turn too fast, you get a stiff neck, and then you're like, oh ow, oh hey, can you pick that up for me? And I can't get up, I'm stuck, I threw my back, kind of like, and the next thing you know, it's your knee. Next thing you know, it's like your ankle twisted for like no reason, or you like pulled a muscle just because you stood up.
Yeah, see, this isn't a video podcast, but I'm like shaking my head right now. Like, can't be complaining about those things when you're still like in your 30s.
Listen, man, I'm feeling it. I'm in my late 30s, technically. So
That's
I'm
unfair. You
feeling
don't
it.
know how my bones are. I have the back of an 80-year-old. You know, like you can't be telling me I can't. That is ageism.
Well, let me ask Jiaming. Jiaming,
That's ageist.
you're around my age. When you were in your
Hey,
30s,
now.
when you were in your
We're
30s,
both 36? Oh,
No,
fantastic.
when you-
God, fantastic news.
Jiaming is 36.
Shut
I
up.
thought
Thank
you.
you.
How,
Thank you.
shut up.
We
When,
vouch
I've been
for
turning-
Jiaming.
I've been turning 36 for like a decade now. That's how young
We're
I am.
Asian.
Anyway,
Asian, no raisin.
seriously.
when
All right, go ahead. Question.
okay, Jiaming.
Guys, stop. I think Albert has a question. Stop.
In,
being silly.
Jiaming, in your 30s, were you feeling old?
No.
Yeah, I'm the
I-
same way too. My 30s,
30
wasn't feeling old.
Or are you guys
My-
just
my
saying that because you're
favorite-
now in your 40s?
No.
I just turned, in truth, I'm turning 46. I'm technically closer to my 50s than I am to my 40s. But anyway, just looking back at now that I'm 46, I really liked my 30s. It
Ditto.
felt like the only time I felt like I was financially stable. I had I got over some of my anxieties and stuff like that, nervousness. I didn't think I was going to lose my job or I was going to be broke the next day. You know what I mean?
That's called being Gen X.
Yeah,
being a
more
millennial.
emotionally. I was emotionally more stable, more calm, and stuff. I preferred my 30s over my 20s and my teens and stuff. I definitely, you know what I mean.
Mhm.
I don't know about my 40s yet. It's a little too early to say, but yeah.
Yeah, in my decade where I was going to the most concerts, the most events, and all that stuff was in my 30s.
Mhm.
And I didn't feel old. I didn't feel tired.
Because
I
you
didn't
guys didn't
feel-
have inflation.
Can't
weighing
blame
your
everything
back.
on inflation.
Mm.
Can't blame everything on
Listen,
inflation.
Rising
Listen.
costs of homes, rising costs of rent, inability to pay back
We had
loans,
George Bush
inability
as our
to get
president. He's a
married
dope, man.
when
He,
you're supposed to get
He got
married.
into a false war. There was a housing crisis and stuff. I think that was in the 30s. I don't know.
I hang
That's in,
out
our,
with
that's in our 20s.
people who are not in their 30s or in their
Was it?
mid 25s. And my lord, do I feel old with that, because they're like, I want to drink until I black out. And
Really?
I'm thinking, I don't want to
Well-
do that because I don't want to feel like that for a
Mm.
whole week. You
Agreed.
know, like this is their stamina is great. Well, I have to pregame with a nap before I go out on an event. You know, like
That's crazy. Because like
something
25
similar
year olds
to
that I'm
that. You
meeting
might
nowadays. Sorry.
something similar
25
to that. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Jiaming. Sorry.
I was gonna say something similar to that is like in my 30s, I finally felt like I could say no to certain things. Like in my 20s, I felt like obligated. Oh, I need to go out, party, drink. Some of my friends went clubbing. And like, yeah. But at my 30s, I realized, you know what? I don't like these sort of things. I don't have to do certain things to kind of feel fit in. It's like when my 30s, I felt like, you know what? No, this is my personality. I'm an introvert. I'm just go home, guys. I'm gonna peace out. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why I like my 30s. I got more comfortable with my skin. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Same here.
I get
Yeah.
that.
Same here. I just don't see the point of. I mean, obviously, I don't see the point. Anna and Ruthy can speak for themselves. I don't see this point of like people who are in their late 20s starting to be worried about turning 30s, or people in their 30s starting to act like they're getting old in terms of like
30s.
physical stuff.
I
You know?
think-
30s is great.
I
30s is
feel
actually
like
great.
because I'm meeting a lot of 25-year-olds, like mid 20 something people who are complaining. They're like, "Oh, I don't want to drink because I don't want to be hungover." I'm like, "Are you serious?
No, that is a
Really?
trend with a lot
Like
of
you guys have no tolerance?"
yeah, Gen Z, Gen Z.
Oh yeah, Gen Z doesn't want to drink.
Yeah, Gen Z doesn't want to drink. I once again, this goes back to the whole thing where Gen Z doesn't want to be like all the other gens above them. They see our mistakes and they're like, we don't want to repeat that. That's
See,
kind of their
I
philosophy.
think I feel like millennials, like we were following in the footsteps of boomers and you guys Gen Xers,
Right,
and then
right.
like we overdid it. So then Gen Z now is like, "Oh, that no, I don't want that." Like you guys are crazy.
No, yeah.
This is true.
I mean, I respect that that attitude. They have other problems that I can easily point out. But
Actually, let me ask you guys, since you're Gen Xers, what was it like being in your 30s in a stable economy?
oh, I mean under Obama.
Wait, hold on. What happened? When was George Bush's end of George Bush, early Obama? When was that financial crisis?
Yeah,
Was that-
2008.
What year was?
2008.
Yeah.
2008. We were in our
Yeah, but
30s
you guys
already,
were like-
Jeffy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a major financial crisis. That's a huge deal and stuff like that.
But like not as big a deal when you're in your 20s and that happens. No,
No,
you're
it
like,
was a big deal. I thought. I mean, it was around the time where I would usually make my trip to China. And I thought I skipped that year because I thought, oh, is the whole economy going to collapse? Like, what's going to happen and stuff like that. I was really worried at that. That was the housing crisis, right? That was. I
Yeah.
think in my
It was.
I think in my lifetime that was the biggest financial kind of recession collapse that I faced. I was in my 30s. I mean, I know what you're saying. Like, hey, did some of us have what call it a stable job? I probably did, and some probably better than most, but still, it was kind of a big deal. And that was also when my condo sort of like dipped at its lowest point. So yeah, I had some worries and stuff.
But in terms of like financial stuff, I'm not really thinking about the financial stuff between the 30s and the 40s and the 20s. I was thinking more of like feeling old. The whole idea that, oh, my back hurts, oh, my leg hurts. I didn't feel any of that until I was in my 40s. And when I was in my 20s and also in my early 30s, the thing I kept hearing over and over again is that 40 is the new 30. Because remember the stereotype during the boomer era and even Gen X is that when you turn 30, you're old. I mean, they did a whole episode on Friends, remember, in the 90s, right? So I always thought of that like, well, I don't see it that way. When I turned 30, it's still
No.
I'm still feeling young. I still feel like this is my 20s.
For
like,
me,
yeah, go on.
For me, turning 30 felt like turning 25.
Okay, yeah,
And
yeah.
then,
Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Being in my mid 30s, it just kind of feels like, oh, okay, I'm finally in my 30s.
It's kind of hitting me now. I love turning 30. I was excited. I'm still excited for getting older. Except I've always had back problems. They just get worse now.
Well, there's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. What?
And my knees. I'm
And the
more
weight
terrified
gain
of
is real.
heels now. Like I
Yeah.
think about what if I fall? Like that's gonna hurt now. I don't know. I am perpetually always worried about like I live alone too, so I'm like, what would happen if I fell and hit my head? Would anyone know?
Life alert.
Yeah. Help! I'm
Start
falling. I
wearing-
can't get up. No, it's
Start wearing
real.
a
But
life alert.
like, I think about like when I'm going up the stairs, like I should hold on to something, or when I'm going down the stairs, maybe I shouldn't move too fast because I'll hurt something. And I'm old. I'm an oldie. I want to take care of myself.
Could be the environment too. Climate change probably taking a toll on our younger bodies.
Yeah, no,
That's true.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Sure, yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Do you know what the current life expectancy is in the U.S.?
Oh, like 36.
No. Like seriously, like how old? Like the minimum age that people die off. That's that's
It's too
essentially
long.
68 retiring age.
73 and for chicks and 71 for dudes.
Anna, what's your guess? What is the U.S.
Like
life
80.
expectancy of 2023? It's 79,
Wow.
right?
Mm.
So
For chicks and dudes?
this is just general. So yeah, it is
okay.
I guess for chicks
merch
and
chick.
dudes. Yes, Jiaming.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
We're not
79.
being ageist.
My
So-
understanding is dudes check out early because they just want to get away and stuff. But yeah, all right.
So if you go by the 79 year as the life expectancy, I know people are getting older, 90, 100, but currently right now it's still 79. If that's the case, then middle age really is 39 and a half, right?
Oh shit.
So
I'm not shooting to go past like 79. That's way too much, man. It's way too many years. And given how what the climate
65 for me.
and given what the climate change is like, I don't think anybody's gonna make it to 79. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds exhausting. Like, you
I
have
know,
to keep
I'm
working
tired
and
already.
working.
Oh, God.
Seriously. It's like I wanna go when I
Yeah.
still look good.
My whole thing is as
Yeah.
if I can't wipe my butt anymore, I don't want to live past that age. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The moment I
Yeah.
can't stop wiping my butt, I need a nurse or something. You can throw me off a bridge. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I will say this for my funeral. I want like a banger, like like a rave or something. I want
want
people
everybody
to
to bang?
party.
You want
A
everybody to
big-
wear
A
pink.
ch-
Hot
That
pink.
too. Hot pink. Just go crazy, have fun, drink lots of tequila on behalf of my memory. So, a wild orgy, please.
What?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
No, thank you.
Right.
What is happening on this show? How much did I miss?
It's-
You didn't miss anything, Ruthy. You've been
That's
here the
true,
whole
no.
time.
I've been here the entire time.
yeah,
and
it's,
more.
it's still a very much a PG-13 movie, a very hard PG-13 movie. So not rated R yet.
I want it to
Very
be like
hard
that last
PG-13.
scene of Bottoms, where they're just fighting the football players. That's exactly what I want my
Mhm.
funeral to be.
Mhm. Yeah.
With Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
So
Everybody just says, hi,
so going back to the old age thing, like none of us are Gen
Barbie.
Zers
We're
here.
so going off topic.
Yeah, that's fine. Because that's what we do here in the Stuff and Junk Show. So we're clearly none of us are Gen Zers, but we have kind of observed some of the things that Gen Z people do, and it does seem like they're still adventurous, right? Even though they claim to be a little bit more conservative about the things they spend on, but if it comes to something that is adventurous, like something that can easily share on Instagram or whatever, or TikTok, they'll do it, right? So even though they act like they're the more responsible generation, I think there's still some of their failings like that we had. They're still following as well. There's just other things that they are more conscientious about.
Yeah, I mean, recklessness, I think, and not protecting your privacy and being reckless about that. I think it comes with age. Like any of us, we went through some form of version of it one way or another.
Mhm.
And for them, it's social media. They're just very. I mean, kudos to them. They're so confident in front of a camera. Like
Yeah.
it's ridiculous how confident they are.
Yeah, just wait once Gen Z people are starting to complain that they're getting old. But like you said, Ruthy, some of them are already saying, "Oh my God, 30. I'm getting old," and it does feel like it flip flopped back to that era where 30 does. It's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. You're not young anymore."
Hmm.
So I'm glad that I got to experience my 30s feeling young. So there's that. All right. Thanks. What are we to end it? Huh? All right. Thanks for listening. My name is Albert. Oh, and you can find this podcast on Instagram and Threads at Stuff Junk Show. And my name is Albert. You can find me also on Instagram and Threads at Albert5x5.
And you can find me on Instagram at RuthyGrace13 and Ruthy's Cats.
You can find me on Twitter, JIAMINGLOU.
You can find me on social media at Anna Voltage, ANA Voltage, or my other shows, Puppers and Power and the Most Extreme Ranking Challenge.
Ooh, you sounded like an AI.
Yeah, Anna, you sound like a robot there.
I was thinking about food. Sorry.
So she put her AI.
You sound like you're
You,
digitized.
you put your AI on.
I turned on the
Forget the-
AI.
Oh, did you really?
Oh, you're back.
You sound normal now again. Huh, good that. All right, music has been provided by Gloomy June. Contact info, ways to support us, and everything else is on the show notes found at whowhatwhereswhy.com. Before we go, let's give our 9 listeners some recommendations for this week. Jiaming.
Wow, 9 listeners.
Well,
I'm gonna just recommend what do you call it? The Charity Navigator again. Charity Navigator.
okay.
You know, you can go to that website. You can find any number of disasters you can kind of what do you call it, donate to. I donated to the Libya cause. I mean, I think the death toll is up to what 10? I think 10,000 or something like that. So if you're able to, just donate something. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening out there.
Oh, just a segue here, real quick. I know I said 9 listeners, but honestly, Anna, this was a joke because I think last week I said there were 6 listeners, so now there are 9
There were
listeners. Because
Yeah, 3.
6 and 9.
Yeah.
69.
Oh
Oh my
What's
god.
happening?
I thought you said no more 69 jokes.
I had to bring it
Albert,
back.
this is. I
Yeah.
have to say, this is very weird hearing it from my cousin.
Is it
Sorry,
really?
Ruthy.
Is it really? Okay. Anyways, who's next? Anna, Ruthy, which one of you two?
I would like to wait. What are we doing? We're recommending.
Recommendations,
Yeah.
yes.
I would like to.
Recommending Jason Momoa. Forget it.
I was going to say that. I would like to
No way.
recommend Jason Momoa's vodka. Look it up, buy it. It's reasonably priced, and I bet it's darn good.
Well, first off, is it literally called Jason Momoa's vodka, or does it have a different name?
No, but like it's a different name. But
I mean, but it's
I
Jason.
can't look it up because I can't change audio settings because if not, Greg is going to yell
So,
at me.
so you're saying
Our audio
you're
sounds
saying
like
that
crap.
Jason Momoa showed up to market his vodka, but clearly, his marketing didn't work because you don't even remember the name of the vodka.
Albert,
I mean, it
I already
works
told
enough
you the
that
light
you know
was
he
on,
has
but
a-
no one was home.
All right,
There was no processing
Anna was in a
happening.
meeting. Weren't you listening?
Yeah, I was in a meeting.
It's called Meili. Meili, or I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's Meili. Meili.
There we go.
So
Meili.
Meili vodka.
I recommend that.
Meili vodka. Ruthy, recommendation.
Well, speaking of 2008 and the economic crash, I recently rewatched The Big Short. So if anybody who hasn't seen it or seen it once, but didn't quite understand it, I actually had to keep pausing and like doing some research to understand a lot of the terminology because it was a really, really messed up situation.
Mhm.
So the movie actually gives a lot of education on like what actually happened that led to the crash. So I highly recommend rewatching that if you've only seen it once or if you just want to see it again. It was a really entertaining for the weekend.
All right. Yeah,
Big Short.
I think like people need to watch that. You're right. I think people need to be reminded what happened in 2008 because there's a lot of signs pointing that people are ignoring the lessons we learned from 2008. And yeah, people need to be reminded. So yeah, watch The Big Short. Good movie too. Going back to the whole age thing, let me go back to the 90s. 30 years ago, there's this album, one of my favorite albums of all time, by the Counting Crows, August and Everything After. My recommendation is that. Listen to August and Everything After by Counting Crows. It's been 30 years, still a spectacular album. Take a listen. Especially if you've never heard it before, I think it'll be pretty much still a timeless album. Yeah, August and Everything After by Counting Crows. All right, this was episode 702 of the Stuff and Junk Show. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, this podcast has been a Who What Where's Why production. Seen, heard, or read what we did and what we do. Stuff and junk. Hello, my name is Albert.
My name is Ruthy.
This is Jiaming.
This is Anna.
So recently, Ruthy was complaining about something. Damn it, I lost it.
Oh my god, Albert!
I tried to see if I can remember what the topic was, but I also forgot. I'm like scanning through. I'm scanning through my Instagram messages with Ruthy to see if I can find it, and I did not find it yet. So
You,
Wait.
you-
So just a little peek behind the curtains. This is our second recording, and the transition from the first recording to the second recording, Albert said, and I quote, hey Ruthy, this one is for you. This one, wink wink, nudge nudge. This is just for you. You got this. This is
What
all
was
for you.
it?
We're saving for this. And now we have no idea what the podcast is about. What the hell?
yeah,
hell's going on here?
So much
I
for
tried.
being the planner.
I tried to find the damn topic. Where was
Wow.
that?
I think we just
Wow.
witnessed somebody just get Alzheimer's like in real time. You know what I mean?
I know.
What?
It's kind of very off-brand for Albert Day.
Yeah.
No, it's not off brand at all. Remember brain fog from COVID,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Good Lord.
Uh,
Yeah.
Good Lord in heaven.
I can't find it. I don't know if Ruth is looking also, but I can't find it. I can't
Well,
find
but I thought you already had it up because you told Ruthy this was for you.
it. Right,
yeah,
the topic.
I wasn't
The,
really looking.
the topic I have up, but I wanted to reference what Ruthie said, which I'm not going to do
Okay.
anymore. So,
Okay.
so there's that. There's that. All right. Let me start.
So we don't have a topic.
No, we
that
do. We
Ruthy
do.
told
I
you.
just can't refer to
No.
what me and Ruthie was talking about. That's all.
He
That's
knows what
all
the
it is.
topic is. Okay, so
happened
why am I
when
being
you-
able to piece together? He knows what the topic is, but he doesn't know what instigated the topic or what set it off. You know what I mean?
Oh.
That-
Oh, you
Okay,
do
that's
know
what
the
he's saying.
topic.
Yes, correct.
Well,
Very
do you
good
want to
job.
let me in on the topic?
Can
So
we
maybe
just
I
talk
can-
about the
It's
topic?
amazing how I've been able to kind of steer this podcast, despite the
This
fact that it's
boat-
not
what is-
my primary job.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're gonna delete all that so you don't get any credit for
Good
that.
Lord.
All right.
I
Well,
think we should totally keep all this in.
it's important that the people on the podcast knows.
Yeah.
We've been lacking a little bit of after credits hilarious.
How far back did we talk about this, Albert?
Months.
Or do you want to just talk about? Oh my god!
It's only months.
With the amount of memes I send you every night.
I know. That's what I mean. Like I'm just scrolling. Okay, I'm gonna get to it pretty soon. Damn it,
Have
where
we been
is
hacked,
it?
By the way, is this a hack job right now? Have the two of the co-hosts been
Is
hijacked?
it about
What's going on?
individual
What's
hot
happening here?
pot?
No, it has to do with age. All right.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that topic?
Um,
Kinda. Yes.
Age.
Good Lord in heaven.
Age.
All right. Anyways,
Age.
I'll go start over again.